Welcome Cryptopians to Total Crypto Updates, another video for real deep dives into the crypto industry. I can't promise to only speak about crypto, but I can promise everything will be overstood. Let's dive into today's very dense crypto update. Today we will start off with the Tron network and its bullish news on legalizing Tron token as legal tender in Dominica. Here we have an official document signed by the Prime Minister stating that Tron is officially legal tender in Dominica as of the 7th of October. As I do not know much about the Tron network recent news as of now, I will share this article written by Sandali Handagama on Coindesk.com called Tron Partners with Dominica to Issue National Fan Token. In summary of this article, Sandali Handagama writes, Tron has agreed to issue a national fan token to promote Dominica's heritage and tourism, according to an October 7th release. Tron is the island's selected national blockchain infrastructure. Tron's native digital tokens were awarded statutory status the same day, allowing them to be used as a means of trade in the country. The government may take TRX, BTT, JST, and stablecoins pegged to the US dollar on Tron's TRC20 protocol, such as USDT and USDD, as payment for public services, including taxes. Private businesses can take cryptocurrency where transaction infrastructure is available. Tron will also create Dominica Currency, DMC, a blockchain-based fan token to promote Dominica's natural heritage and tourism attractions. The open and cost-effective aspect of the protocol will help integrate small island developing states like Dominica into the global economy, Dominica's Prime Minister stated. Justin Sun resigned as Tron's CEO to become Grenada's WTO ambassador last year. He suggested he'd legitimize crypto in Latin America. The regulation specifies transfers between Tron's native tokens and the East Caribbean dollar, XCD, will not be subject to capital gains tax in Dominica. Coindesk contacted Dominica and Tron for comment. To dive a little more into the Tron network's bullish weekly update, I present a video posted on Twitter by Tron DAO on Tron network's seriously bullish movement after staying quiet for so long. Tron network has always had lower fees and a smooth network when sending and receiving Tron. I've personally liked the network, not financial advice, but I've personally had a great experience sending Tron to offshore exchanges to spot trade or leverage perps. Now to the video.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Tron Weekly Updates. This was a huge week, so buckle up and let's get going. Number 1, Tron was recently designated as the national blockchain infrastructure of Dominica and has been authorized to issue tokens in that country. This is by far the highest level of cooperation between the blockchain industry and a sovereign nation. Number 2, according to official news, Tron DAO and BitTorrent Chain, together with more than 40 outstanding partners and judges, will continue to push forward for Season 3 of Tron Hackathon, or Hackatron, as we call it here. Number 3, on October 10th, Justin Sun, the founder of Tron, tweeted this: I am honored to be invited to serve as the global advisor for Huobi Global. I will work with other members of the advisory board to guide Huobi Global in its industry development, academic research, compliance, risk control, and more. And number 4, according to the statistics of the blockchain browser TronScan, the total number of Tron transactions has officially exceeded 4 billion.
Tron DAO also tweeted this article posted Decrypt but sponsored by Tron on the 3rd of October. Here we have provided you with a summary of the article. Dominica teamed with Tron to produce Dominica Coin, DMC, a token that celebrates the Caribbean nation's natural and cultural heritage. The Tron blockchain-based DMC token will use fan token mechanics. Fan tokens are associated with sports teams and allow token holders to vote on subjects like jersey color. Dominica's government said in a press statement that the initiative would showcase the country's natural heritage and tourism attractions. This is a historic move for Dominica in its drive to promote economic growth by embracing digital innovation, the Prime Minister's office said. The announcement calls Tron one of the leading worldwide blockchain platforms, known for its efficient crypto settlement mechanism. Morne Trois Pitons National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is in Dominica. Boiling Lake is the world's second largest hot lake. Dominica's Tron token launch isn't a one-off. It has far-reaching policy ramifications. Dominica's June Virtual Asset Business Act made the token cooperation possible. ECCB drafted the measure. Opposition leaders in Dominica also endorsed the plan, which Opposition Representative Clement Marcelin claimed would assist young people greatly. St. Kitts and Nevis and Antigua and Barbuda passed identical laws in the past 2 years. They're OECS members like Dominica, OECS. Montserrat, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, the Grenadines, and Grenada are also OECS members. OECS nations follow comparable policies through the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, ECCU. OESC and ECCU resemble the EU and Eurozone. ECCU members utilize the Eastern Caribbean dollar, AC, tied to $1. If other countries in the political and economic club follow Dominica's example, Dominica coin might be the first of many Caribbean coins. This is Tron's latest Caribbean link. Justin Sun became Grenada's WTO ambassador in December. Tron said his appointment would breathe fresh oxygen into the area economy. A Tron representative told Decrypt that Sun's diplomatic post will allow him to represent and mainstream blockchain by introducing it to the WTO. Dominica's fan tokens are part of a drive to expose blockchain, and Tron, to the world and investigate its benefits. Now onto a Bitcoin article I couldn't help but reading. The article was posted on Bitcoin Magazine by Robert Hull. The title of the article read, "Unless something changes, Bitcoin adoption in the West will be KYC'd." The article basically stated, is hyperbitcoinization likely? This question has popped up repeatedly. Will it be top-down like in El Salvador? Nayib Bukele is an unusual world leader. Most world leaders think in fiat boxes. Will adoption be more people-powered like in Nigeria, where Bitcoin helped fund a youth-led protest against SARS after protesters' bank accounts were frozen? Nigeria's central bank banned legacy financial institutions from interacting with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin adoption has continued to grow. Despite the ban, Nigeria's Bitcoin P2P trading is up 27%. Nigeria and El Salvador have different Bitcoin adoption rates. Both are educating people about Bitcoin despite legal hurdles. How will widespread adoption look in the US, Europe, and other developed nations? Western dynamics differ from developing countries. Western countries have the rule of law, regulated markets, bank accounts, and a stable currency. The West will adopt Bitcoin differently than other regions. Bitcoiners should acknowledge this when discussing Western adoption. The West is a political and economic panopticon. The government knows your name, address, and income. Third-party providers can collect your phone records, transaction history, and online activity. Western governments can call your bank, say you're a terrorist, and seize your money. Think you're immune? It happened in Canada to protesting citizens who wanted to change government policies. The Canadian truckers weren't armed thugs, they used well-established protest tactics. How did Canada react? They froze and attacked their assets. Think it's a one-off? A Dutch farmer protested government plans to cut nitrogen oxide and ammonia emissions by 70% in 7 years. If your life interferes with the state's plan, they don't care. We both know. No sugarcoating needed. We're not free. Bitcoin is our best hope to change our situation, but people must buy it first. Most Bitcoin beginners will first use exchanges like Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, and OKCoin. Inconvenient, but true. The first page of results for How to Buy Bitcoin shows exchanges. 46.5 million Americans plan to buy cryptocurrency next year, according to a recent article. 32% think cryptocurrency will replace fiat currency. Many of these new buyers will likely buy Bitcoin. On exchanges, they'll buy Bitcoin. These entities follow their jurisdiction's KYC and AML regulations. People new to Bitcoin won't mind giving their personal information to these companies because they've always done so. This will never change. I'll say something unpopular anyway. KYC Bitcoin will drive Western Bitcoin adoption. I hope not, but I doubt it. Bitcoin Twitter implies this. New Bitcoin users won't be anarcho-capitalists who hate the government. The next wave of people will be mom-and-pop shop owners, truck drivers, mailmen, and teachers looking to save their hard-earned money. Many see the government and its laws and regulations as safe. They may like KYC. KYC is a reality, and this creates honeypots for hackers. We've dealt with this problem in fiat, we'll do so in Bitcoin. I didn't make rules, I'm just observing. None of this is unchangeable. Also at the end of this article, which I will post the link to this actual article. There are a few more links to other articles pertaining to but not limited to making your Bitcoin more private, which to me are a must-read. Moving on to Ethereum's Layer 2 protocols ramping up bullish momentum. Since the beginning of the year, Ethereum-based Layer 2 protocols Arbitrum and Optimism have seen more transactions. Both protocols set September transaction records. Arbitrum lacks a governance token. Optimism announced and released its token in May. Before the governance token announcement, Optimism's transaction count rose. When the token went live on May 31st, the protocol surged. This sparked interest in an Arbitrum token launch. Arbitrum has the highest TVL among Layer 2 networks, with 50% market share. L2Beat reports Optimism's 30% market share. Layer 2 networks inherit Ethereum's security and reduce transaction costs. Arbitrum and Optimism are popular optimistic roll-ups. That will conclude today's update on trending news in the crypto world. Remember, the social media platforms will be up and running next week. With the last channel being deleted, we must now start over. Don't forget we have a $50 giveaway for when we hit 200 subs and followers on all social platforms. We also raised the giveaway for 1,000 subs on YouTube to a $200 giveaway. Don't miss out, all you have to do is like, follow, subscribe and tag as many people as you can. We will be watching who tags who and keeping tabs on which one of those tags actually followed and subscribed. I repeat, this is not a random drawing. Anyone can compute the giveaways themselves. Good day, good night and goodbye.